Hey everybody, we're back. And just like, it's not losable. Look at this, it's not losable. That's regular Eve to Delirium. Okay, it's losable. It also has the makings of a very long run, so let's not belabor the point here. Let's make sure we're on schedule. I want to see the item. Okay, you know what? In this house, we take Libra in some circumstances, and then we use the Razor Blade as an all-stats upgrade whenever we have the means and the necessity to do so. I mean, as long as we stay in the Whore of Babylon state, this is actually really powerful. Like, a spacebar item that's an all-stats upgrade. What an interesting idea. Wait, I wonder why they never put that in the game. Best we could do is one of 17 different items that when you press the spacebar causes you to take damage in order to get damage, take damage in order to do damage, take damage in order to pretend to take damage. I'm not trying to be a rude guy here. Actually, I think Dull Razor especially is a cool item, but I found an opportunity for a cheap joke and I took it, okay? So frickin' sue me, dude. Or whatever you do. Now, just thinking, it's going to be a good week, okay? I can tell you already. How do I know it's going to be a good week? Well, we're already, I'm 2 videos deep in the YouTube schedule, and I've gotten 2 dubs, so there is that. What an interesting donut floor. But on top of that, Meal delivery service came this week. I get lunches delivered on Mondays. I know it seems like a big deal. I promise you it's not really. It's not served in a tiffin, as nice as that would be. But it's helpful. It helps my workflow out. If you like the Daily Isaacs and the Daily Slay the Spires, make sure to say thank you to the meal prep service. Or thank you to us, I guess, for paying for it. But we get 7 lunches delivered and keep them in the fridge. Eat them, 1 to 2 times per week. I'm kind of on a no breakfast, 2 lunches sort of train right now. It depends on the way that the day shakes out. But dude, by the way, Super Bandage. What an incredible get here. Normally get 7. For some reason today they were like, here's 8. What a nice gesture for them. Thank you. 8 lunches. Jeez Louise. What's the extra one? Well, I suppose that depends on your frame of reference, doesn't it? Couple of wraps, couple of, knife and fork type entrees, couple of salads. Baby, you got a stew going. Here's the deal. 3 cents for a Spirit Heart is incredible. We got to get to Delirium, which means we got to get to Hush, and then be ready to beat Hush. How does the run look? It actually looks amazing, and I know that seems like I'm perhaps overselling it a little bit, but it genuinely is in an unbelievably great spot. I think one way we might want to play this is preserve HP. That way we can use our Razor more often to get the Libra triggers. The other way is give more HP away to deals with the devil to put you in the Whore of Babylon state with some more permanency. And as of right now, I don't know which one is which one is kind of like the dominant strategy, but we're gonna have to figure it out pretty darn quick. Because I think Angel deals. Then we can, deal with our HP as we feel necessary. Let's take it. I always like a Tears upgrade, of course. Let's keep that Boneheart active for now. Yeah, get me out of here. I mean, this is like one of the faster floors we've had to start with, but still, I think there's a good reason for that. Okay, take me in. I just hate a Curse of the Blind, man. Like, or Curse of the Unknown. That's like one of the only things that could screw us here. We would not mind Broken Syringe, honestly. Now that I'm learning a lot about the trinkets as a result of item descriptions. So yeah, that's why I'm feeling like it's going to be a a good week this week. Why am I feeling like it's going to be a good week? Hey, one of the things that, you know, correlates most strongly with my happiness is the number of lunches consumed in a week. The more lunches I consume, the merrier. I understand that some people might have an inverted relationship with food. For me, one extra Caesar salad. I mean, like, that's enough to take me from an 8 to a 9.5. I do want to check it. I think we'll lose our bone heart if we do right now. So let's play it a little cool. That is not what we want. If you know what, there's a flip side to that. It's actually one of the best items we could ask for if we get backpack in here, and then we can start to run like a Slay the Spire stance switching run. But instead, we're gonna roll 9 volt. Why? Well, maybe we'll be able to get some use out of it in the future, I guess. Okay, worth. In my world, that's worth. We still have Whore of Babylon, which means we don't want to press the Razor Blade anymore, at least for now. And our stats are, oh, a little tinted rock. I would love a small rock here. Our HP is pretty good. That's fine. I'm not mad or whatever. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just, I think you just live through this floor, and then in the future you try to be a little bit more coy with the way you play with the Razor Blade here. But this is it. You know, may you be blessed by having interesting runs. This is definitely an interesting run. We got to think about how we build for Delirium, but we don't always have like full control over that. Sometimes you just gotta hope for the best. Well, I'll tell you. You call me a coward if you like. I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey. I learned that from an anti-drug PSA back in the day. I refuse to reroll my run. If you want to call me a coward, by all means. I'm a man of my own principles. I march to the beat of my own drum right now. Those anti-drug PSAs worked on me, by the way. I only consume like 17 cups of coffee a day. Apart from that, we're pretty much cruising. Let's be honest. We can use this right here. And I'm trying to think about what we're going to take long term. Like, we can use Soul of Eve on this boss. Soul of Eve is not that good on Delirium. So I have no problem using this to speed up this boss fight. We could Razor Blade, but if Soul of Eve is already doing all the work for us, we could just Razor Blade on the next floor. Excuse me, I saw some birds try to leave there. Excuse me, the party's not over yet. How dare you? How dare you hit me? We should have Razor Bladed, man. It's just because the boss has like so many, you know, times during the fight where they're invincible. Wow, they're gone, huh? I told you we didn't need to save it. Okay, we definitely will. Genesis? I almost called it duality. Go ahead and hit me, I suppose. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and hit me. I think you... it's so tough, though, to get rid of the Razor Blade, you know? Stop hitting me, please. But there is something to be said. Why are my stats bad? This should not... You're losing me my jury? Gene Hackman, runaway jury? It's too early for Genesis to be, like, really great. But I think it's very fun to hold this item until, like, the last possible moment and then pop it. And I think, you know, right now we have a great run as Eve. This will temporarily hold us back. To be I was going to say forced to get rid of that, but that's probably not a fair assessment. Soul of Cain. Straight up, I'm willing to try to Soul of Cain into a super secret room on this floor. If I had to guess, there is a chance, maybe not here, but here. No, okay. Then there is a chance here on the right. What the heck? There's no walls on it? How about in here? I mean, now I'm taking too long. But that's okay. So this will be a secret room. Let's start there. Let's start rebuilding, because the back half of this floor got a little scuffed. I think you can pop it. Mission failed. I almost popped Genesis there. That would have been devastating. So our actual run is doo-doo tier right now. Without the Razor, like, we're bad. So when do we pop Genesis? I wouldn't mind maximizing our angel deals first. Even though it's gonna be slow as molasses. It is pretty bad. Like, why did our stats went up there because of the syringe, I guess. Well, I mean, you could 6, but I think if you 6, you also lose the Genesis, which would be not for the best. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm still happy with where we stand. It's just, it's a little goofy for the time being. Yuck. Take me down. I'm willing to commit to this. This is how much I appreciate Genesis, okay? We still need to make the Hush fight, so there's problems there. We need Whore of Babylon to be active pretty much forever. We actually could commit now, and I know it seems like sacrilege, but we could commit to deals. Forget that Boneheart, man. I got bigger plans. We could commit to deals with the devil from this point onwards to try to maximize our Whore of Babylon state now that we don't have the ability to... Nothing, huh? Now that we don't have the ability to augment it as much as we see fit. I mean, that's kind of why I'm holding Temperance. Like, a blood bag payout would be awesome. IV bag we can't really use because of Genesis right now. But we can always use this to get out of a pinch, put us back in Whore of Babylon, continue on our path to hopefully making the fight in time. And now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, maybe you play an Eddie room. Don't you know I'm Loki? Like, are we going to go... I think we go for it. This is truly insane. I couldn't, in good conscience, recommend this as, like, the right way to play the game. But I also have to admit it's very fun. 33% chance, baby. Okay, we got our Spirit Heart. 7 Troll Bombs. You still do it, and then you just leave before they can spawn. Now, don't step on any spikes. I know how this looks. It looks really bad. You're just going to have to take my word for it that I think we're going to get ourselves out of a jam here. I mean, I guess you don't have to take my word for it. You could just watch me lose, but... Go ahead. Should have played the slot machine. It's a little faster. There we go. Half a Spirit Heart means we're not dying right away. If you find yourself perturbed at any moment, we have a panic button, which is to say is a little bit counterintuitive because there's an item called panic button. We could, at any given point, we could just pop Genesis, get the heck out of town, rebuild our run, you know, from the ground up. And actually, can I tell you, I would love to actually get deals with the devil now that I think about it, even though we did just raise our angel chance. Angel deal is still good, by the way. Still, like, that's not bad for us in the slightest. Nor is this. My God, the man is kind of a genius. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're fine with Old Bandage. For this floor, at least. But a devil deal to allow us to possibly get Abaddon to stay in the Whore of Babylon state permanently, or to redraft with Genesis into Abaddon and stay at the Whore of Babylon state permanently from, you know, the very start of the run. Boy, oh boy. Now we're talking. What a dodge. I just say these are the kind of plays, and I know people probably don't need me to talk so much about Isaac. These are the kind of plays you make in Isaac when you're feeling yourself. Now, it's not to say that it couldn't go terribly wrong. And for some people, they're like, it already has. Which is completely fair. However, I'm looking at this like from a very positive standpoint. I'm looking at this as like, I think we're doing what needs to be done to kickstart this run for the future, even though we're also drastically slowing down. We don't wish to fight you. Dormammu, I've come to leave. And 7 soul hearts. I don't want to get too coy with this one. But I'm like, we want to preserve Whore of Babylon. Ah, you know what? We have an arcade on the way out. Okay. So we didn't really get much out of that. 7 Spirit Hearts is pretty good, but we did sack like 7 to it. I think we should go low. That way, don't take it yet. We want to stay in the Whore of Babylon state. But we also want as much money as possible. It's conflicting mojo right here. There's more than one way to win an Eve run, okay? I think we had a really interesting thing going. But you will pay for that. But I also think Genesis is like, I think it might be the best item they've ever added to Isaac. If they could fix the bugs so that it forces you to go down, or it doesn't force you to go up, I should say, or it doesn't force you to, whatever. If they could fix the bug, it would be even better. But it's just such a fun way to exert influence on a run. Normally in Isaac, you have some influence. What spacebar item do you take? Which one do you leave behind? You know, even what character are you going to be? You going to go Devil Deals or Angel Deals? The more choice you have in the game, the better. And Genesis is like top of the pile there. And you know what it means is that even when we get trash items, we go, whatever. we'll enjoy the fruits of your labor for a small amount of time. And then in the future, we'll turn you into something a little bit more awesome. By the way, I realize we probably don't even want to pick those up. We could afford to pick up some of them, but like just to get a Spirit Heart. I am of the position we're better off not. You see you see what I mean when I said I'm feeling myself there? The dodges were better than usual by my standards. So again, I would love to beat the odds, get a deal, and have it not be a spacebar item. That's where we're at. Not be a spacebar item. Because we do still, I mean, if we want to fight Delirium, I guess we could get the key pieces, and then we get a 50% chance after Mega Satan. But the best good faith effort is to fight Hush. Let's see what we get. For now, I'm comfortable with like another floor or two of just trying to hold it. Oh, excuse me, you didn't eat that bomb? You ate it with the... Let's not even go there, you know? It's gonna make a Human Centipede reference, maybe, I don't know. I've never even seen the movie. I think you take, and then you just don't take any more H. Oh, you give me 2? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How dare you? I could have walked back, but hey, that's like 30 seconds of work to save us 10 minutes. Like, that's a fool's errand. What a fool believes. I'm holding strong here on the idea that in the future, the year 2000, lucky, we're gonna get the ability to have made the suffering in the mid-game worth it. I don't feel like I have a 3 rate of fire. I think I'm being lied to. As you can see, I'm using bombs like with 100% guarantee. On every room I will use a bomb. I think this is the floor. Like, I know I said we wanted to let it go as long as possible. I think this is the floor where you have to use Genesis if you get a deal. You would then take the deal knowing that no matter what it gave you, even if it's junk... Well, here's the thing. If it's a run winner, you could just dump Genesis. But that's not likely from my standpoint. And if it's not a run winner, then you just basically get a 3 rerolls on Genesis. But it's actually better than 3 rerolls because you get to choose which of the 3 is best rather than having to bet that the next one will be better than the ones that came before it. Just seal it up in there. But I'm getting impatient, and it's partly impatience and partly just genuinely the run not being very strong. We kind of need a damage injection. I'll be the first to tell you, I admit to making mistakes in these games all the time. The one thing I have bravado about is, pardon me, you can make mistakes in these games and still have 75 different ways to win. It happens constantly. But yeah, would we have been better off sticking with the Razor here? Absolutely. This is not Eve's fault, for once. This one's on me. This is big, though, because the Steam sale lets us... We should really, if we're going to use Genesis on this floor, let's get the seeds planted. We're going to buy all items that are available. They're good to begin with, to be honest, but... it sucks. It's kind of. One spacebar item kind of sucks there. We should still just fish for something good here. Sure, Seraphim is I don't know, it's probably going to count as an item deal instead of an angel deal, but Seraphim is fine. Also preserves some of the money here. Actually, it's better than fine. I don't mean to insult Seraphim. Look at this. Like, I just feel like as a result of this, we had absolutely no need to take that damage, but did anyway. Now, get me out of this floor as quickly as possible before I psychologically break and become Jared Leto from the Joker, or Jared Leto from Fight Club, or Jared Leto IRL, or Jared Leto from Blade Runner 2049, or Jared Leto from the Mark David Chapman movie, or, you know, you get the idea. None of the Letos are a psychological improvement for me right now. Maybe if I could be Jordan Catalano, a.k.a. Jared Leto from My So-Called Life, maybe there's something there. Like that, I always thought of myself more as a Brian Krakow sort of guy, but it's, I mean, not by choice. It's just my lot in life. The only difference between me and Brian Krakow, you know, in high school is the hair, for sure. And I mean, he was really rocking the... You know what? He looks like he has the hair that was on the cover of International Superstar Soccer 1998 for the N64. I don't know why that reference just popped into my head. But it tracks for me. That's Brian Krakow. Now, please, for the love of God... The time has come. We didn't get a deal. Are you really gonna... You're really gonna make me do this? I think we got him, man. Like... Okay, now, remember, your Eve, we got our spacebar item back. That's very good to know. Where do you start? I think you start with experimental treatment, dude. I'm not trying to cause problems. Don't want anybody to have the worst day at their job or anything. And now we'd like some spirit hearts. I mean, we could just take some red hearts, but let's be smart. Let's start with tears. That's a great item. Of these... Tank Depths 1. I think we're better off with starter deck then. We get a stars card. Let's take glitter bombs. Let's take divorce papers. Let's take latchkey. All pretty bad. We got to be getting close to the bottom here, unfortunately. Let's take scatter bombs. Let's take a bar of soap. Whore of Babylon is active regardless of health. That's Birthright actually doing something. Birthright Do Something Challenge just succeeded for the first time in Earth's history. Forget Firemind. Give me Booger Tears. Give me Parasite. give me the D4. Honestly, we could actually... No, because it's going to reroll through Birthright. Okay, fair enough. Where's my angel deals? I've been... Help me, I've been robbed? Well, okay, Whore of Babylon staying active no matter what is really good. Is it as good as the run we started with oh so long ago? I don't know, probably not, honestly. Does it have a good chance at Delirium? I don't want to answer that question for you. But look, the human mind is a complicated thing, okay? So take what I'm about to say, don't get mad at it. It's just the honest to goodness truth right now. I want to do Delirium. You ever want to do Delirium so bad? You want him to do you? You want Yuka? You want Yuka? You want? I want to do Delirium. Simultaneously, if we can't make it to Delirium, I'm like, oh no, you know, stop. We'll do our best, but if we can't make the Hush fight, then we can't get to Delirium unless we beat the boss and then we get to Delirium. I don't know. Anything could happen. I'm betting on the chance that we will fight Delirium. If we miss Hush, then we miss Hush, you know, and an attempt was made. And I am gonna stick with the Razor Blade. I think we learned a valuable lesson. You know, I threw away the Razor Blade for Zane, and so often I've bet against Zane and on good fundamentals lately. On this one, I overrated Genesis highly, I think, and let's just think about this first. Let's see what we got in here. I'm not sold on any of this, man. Maybe Dark Arts. Yeah, definitely Dark Arts, actually. Sorry, Razor Blade. Okay, give me the damage. And we'll at least go the negative path here. And Dark Arts is just, it's like the ultimate bullet hell, you know, savior. I actually, okay, we're gonna do this, mostly because we can teleport out. We can totally do Hush now. I mean, at least get to Hush. That's fair. Annoying, but fair. I got too big for my britches. What the hey? I don't know what that sound was. Let's go up here. Wrong. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll die on Hush. We gotta slow down. Stop using your brain the bad way. Start using your brain the good way. Like, that's what we're looking for. But we don't need to rush down every single room. Some rooms is gonna be prudent. Some rooms is not. This is one where you probably say no. Eddie rooms are already super strong. So, like, what popped into my head was, like, it'd be nice if, like, Dark Arts allowed us to play the Eddie room without taking damage. But honestly, I think that would make the game a farce. And I don't use that term loosely. I think it would just be like, oh, I got an invincibility item? Okay, time to farm up. You know, there's like 20 invincibility items in the game. Then maybe more, actually. And then, okay, time to farm up every angel item that's ever existed and win easily. It could be fun, but you know, I'm not one of the... Oh, the creep. The creep 2 times. I'm stupid. Oh my god, look at the architecture here. I think part of the fun, my god, of Isaac is that it's somewhat hard. I don't agree with all the people who are like, anytime there's a nerf, they're like, oh, people were having too much fun. I think that there's times where it being difficult, you know, you might not enjoy dying because you picked up an item that you thought was great, but then had been nerfed, etc., etc. But I think that it's good for the long-term health of the game that they care about balance. Now, do they always balance things in the way that I would? No. Do they always prioritize the items that I think are most critical to balance? Maybe not. Do they have a tendency to perhaps nerf much more than they buff? Sure. I would say all of this is there's some potentiality, okay? But I think you take the good with the bad. They've been doing some good work lately. So as of right now, I'm gonna shock you. We don't take that. I'm gonna shock you. I don't think we die to Hush. With God as my witness, I think with Dark Arts, if you just play the game the way I know we can play the game, I think we'll be fine. I think it'll be an incredibly long and annoying fight that we will come out of just fine. Am I insane? Oh, okay, maybe not anymore. Maybe we'll die. We've thrown away a lot of good HP. I wish we took restock. That's one thing I didn't consider, is that restock would have been a better pickup going to the hush floor. Instead, I just looked at it and said, like, oh, you know, we only have one floor left with the shop. Like, restock is, you know, it's yesterday's pancakes or whatever. Actually would have been, like, pretty valuable. Lucky. Okay, this could be big. It's not. Wait, it's spawns a demon familiar that is attached to Isaac. That's, it's the fake Tainted Lilith, right? I think we're making the right decision avoiding it. Now, this would be just a bunch of spirit hearts somehow. What the heck? What the heck is that that's going on out there? We're going to pick up everything. We don't have the luxury to be picky. Stapler is just beautiful. About 11% damage increase. I mean, could be better, but we don't know what any of that stuff is. So let's start here, because it could be Black Candle. Keeper's Sack. That's amazing. Spider Mod, also pretty good. Death card is Book of the Dead. Judgment card. Demon Judgment. Lots of red hearts out here. Just, well, some red hearts out here. Drop some bombs. These are also like glitter bombs, right? Like they're paying out with consumables. They're also cluster bombs, so they're paying out with consumables that pay out with consumables. Please, please, please. I also, like, I've only got 20 minutes before the stream starts. Let's go! Well, it's a free item. That's all I care about. It's a free item. Bum Friend. It changes nothing. It's a slap in the face. Well, no one could ever tell you I'm not fishing for it here. D12? HP upgrade right here? Nope. Let's go here. Papa Fly is pretty bad. You know what? Let Bum Friend take the money, man. I don't know. I mean, please, please, please. High Priestess doesn't beat the death card for us, I think. Okay, I mean, like, we're now in, like, very humorous territory. I actually wouldn't mind, like, taking a Lover's card into the boss fight in order to maybe just get HP from this. What are you? Two of clubs, duplicate your bombs. Actually, like, comical? I've decided I'm too lazy for my previous plan. Mom's footsteps, and it makes it possible to spawn a second planetarium. Are you having a laugh at my expense? Is that what's happening here? Temperance spawns a blood bank. Okay, okay. Alright. Look, is it a little weird? Yeah? Look at that, though. Hold on. Nothing weird about staying alive. Are we getting, like, diminishing payouts? Be honest with me. Don't lie to me, Walt. What if we enter another room? I don't know. I don't have an answer. Just give me a payout, you sussy baka. How about, Bum Friend? This is, it's all for you, buddy. This is why we go hard on the donation machine. What do you got for me? That's really solid. Thank you so much. Okay, you know what? Take another slice of that. Call me in the morning. Not so much, but it's the thought that counts. You, oh my god. Ace of Hearts. What was our other card? The High Priestess. I mean, I guess we can roll Ace of Hearts. It does, you know what? It turns all consumables into hearts. Ace. I hate this, but also I love it. Like, that's what's so messed up. just was so twisted up about me, I guess, you know? It says a lot. The Fool. I'm gonna need you to not be bad. I'm gonna need you to pay out with some good stuff. Like, I'm giving you everything I got, man. I'm giving you every freaking thing that I got. We might have to throw a little pause in on this one. I never thought I'd see the day. Well, I mean, it's a tough run, don't get me wrong, but like, I mean, it's mostly this dang Demon Judgment's ruining my life. Devil card, very good for the boss. Ruining a donation machine in shambles right now. Thank you, thank you. Judgment spawns a restock machine. It's a little too late, but you know what? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I know this guy's gonna pay out in like 5 seconds. It's because it's humorous. Hermit, no thank you. This is not stalling, by the way. Like, the difference between this and the way that Dan plays the game is that this is necessary for survival, I think. We actually, I mean, it's funny to say, Butterbean? We have improved ourselves on this floor. It's been a lot of work, but it has been done. Mom's bottle of pills, okay, which gave us a temperance card, which will then explode. I think maybe I sucked up a lucky penny, I don't know. We got double devil cards, that's actually pretty good. BOGO bombs. Spirit Heart for sale. 7-cent item, car battery. I bought a red heart, and I'll do it again. Please, please! The jar. Dude, I'm withering on the vine over here. You know what? Have I been stupid this whole time? Hold on. I just realized something. Stores up to 4. Okay, yeah. The world. Can I just do this? No. Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. The world. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I'm twisted, man. I don't know why I'm so tunnel vision on the idea that this is gonna do it for me. Wheel of Fortune. May you? Thank you! Thank you! Dark Bum. Not bad. Hold on. We blew up the restock machine. Just let it go here. Death card. We got 2 devils. I'm out this. Like, let me go. Let me go. Give me one of these. Let me go. We got an Awaz room. We got to take the Eternal Heart. Then let me go. I think we spent 10 minutes like just in that room. Okay, damage appealing to me. Keep in mind, like, we can't guarantee that this will work on Delirium, but I'm happy with what we've managed to accomplish so far. Always pressing the space bar. Try to pick up as much damage as possible. An extra 3 damage, you know, combined with Booger Tears makes a pretty big difference here. Let's go, man. Farm it up. Pop up! You coward! Pop up! We got bullets coming in. That hurts. Certainly we could have dodged into more, but I was trying to avoid you know, danger. I guess when you start going, when the years start coming, they don't stop coming. You should just... I mean, even Car Battery didn't know what was happening there. I popped it, it disappeared, and then it disappeared again, thanks to Car Battery. I should say Dark Arts didn't know what was happening, but Car Battery just gave us an inconsistent finish on that to begin with. Gives us a chance to fly to safety. Like, this is disgusting. I think we might actually finish in time. I've been saying this too much lately, okay? But oh my god. Death card, okay, sure, yeah. And I don't know, what's this one? High Priestess? Emperor? Oh, dude, give me the Emperor, okay. I've been saying this too much lately, but genuinely, this has got to go down as... Like, this run has cost us a lot, both psychologically, temporally, from a hunger standpoint, etc., etc. But also has the potential to give us oh so much. Like, this is such an unbelievably strong run. Oh, good, by the way. Like, we have no idea where our map is. Like, or, we have no idea where the boss is. But look at the damage we're doing. I don't know what's causing, like, the damage to be even higher than I would expect, but just be careful here. I'm loving it, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I am ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're at full HP. I think, realistically, I think we could totally just fight Delirium. I like the idea of Thank you. I like the idea of teleporting out because, you know, then you get to farm up maximum HP or maximum stats. But I also like the idea of finishing this run and not getting yelled at for being late. Possibly even, and this is wishful thinking now, but possibly even having the opportunity to eat lunch in maybe like 6 or 7 seconds. But it's better than nothing. Thank you for the Demon Hearts. I know we found the secret room. I'm kind of in, like, you know... This is like when you watch an American movie from the 90s and people are, like, sprinting through the airport to finally, like, tell their crush that they're in love with them or whatever. Like, we're trying to get out here. Does the door not open? Wow, what a great recent invention. Doors that don't open. Wow, Loki. Doors that don't open. Crazy. We gotta take this one down to the TVA. Loki, stop turning my volume knob, Loki. Loki, I can't hear myself think anymore. You're crazy. You're so mischievous. What if Loki had... No. What if Loki... The jokey is... What if one of the Loki variants was the Joker? The Joker? The jokey? Okay, this is how you... Now you're like, okay, I get it. Please end the episode. You've done your part. Please. I've done as you've asked. Hey, where's... I'll spare your life if you tell me the rough geographic coordinates of Delirium. You sussy bassa. Might as well. Might as well. I don't know where I am, nor where I'm going. But we are moving. As long as we haven't hit dead ends yet, I'm not upset. Please. That masala chickpea wrap is just is calling my name right now. That's all right. I'd rather have the opportunity to get one more item. One more item is gonna put us over the edge. Yeah, man. Smart fly? That's actually not that bad. Hey, one of my best friends is you know, named intelligence plus animals. So smart fly, like we're on the same page. I get the picture. You're not Delirium. Also, get back here. You're a fake and a fraud. You're not an intellectual. Man, I think it's actually Booger Tears plus the cancer trinket. Now you pick that up and then drop it in here. Yeah. Strength plus 6 damage. I think it's Booger Tears plus Cancer Trinket that's selling us here in the best way possible. My God. My God, he's still going. It's crazy that this is actually, like, the best damage I've ever done to Delirium, huh? After everything we've been through on this run, and it's genuinely been, like, a lot. Kind of a strange way to get there, but... Okay, we should probably, like, focus even slightly. It's a tough dodge. There we go. Okay, and I don't believe it, but we made it with 5 seconds to spare. It's actually hilarious. Well, anyway, this ended up not being that long of a run, but we did spend about a quarter of it just blowing up our own donation machine. But hey, sometimes that's what it takes to streak, man. 13 wins in a row. I'm going to eat some lunch. See you in a second. If you're coming to stream anyway. See ya.